Con. Man, I just got one of the greatest revelations in my spirit concerning one of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, the tribe of Asher. Deuteronomy 33:25 says, thy shoes shall be of iron and brass, and as their days is, so shall your strength be. Now let's break some of this down. What is iron and brass? Metal, steel, heavy metal material, which is hard, right? Represents hard, represents rough, right? You can beat it with hammers and it will form into something, right? You can put it into fire and it will just form into something else more precious than what it was, right? So it represents something hard, rough. But then it says, as your days is, so shall your strength be. So in those hard, rough times, you're going to go and have that great amount of strength. As your days is, so shall your strength be. Right? The tougher the day, the greater the strength be. Right? The tougher the day, the greater the grace will be upon your life. Right? This is what happens when you understand the blessings on one of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. This is why the Bible calls us the salt of the earth for a reason, right? So what we have to understand is when the Bible talks about iron and brass, which is rough, a rough thing, right? A tough thing that can go through many different elements and still survive. Well, he says your days, as your days be, as your days is, so shall your strength be. So just as metal and bronze can go through almost any element and still survive, man, your day is going to be just as much, man, because you're a survivor in Yahweh Shai, Hamashiach, and that's what we're doing. When the Bible says your shoes shall be of bronze, your shoes shall be of bronze and brass, that's what you walk on. Hey, walk on it, man. Walk on it. The Bible says, think it's not strange when you're going through fiery trials, knowing that the testing of your faith, everything is about testing, man. The teacher don't say nothing during the test. Your test, my test is different, right? Your education, my education is totally different. Why did the Lord equate bronze and brass with as your days is? Because that's how your day's going to be. We're going to survive regardless of the situation, regardless of how hard and how unfair it may look. Hey, the Bible letting us know, man, that we're going to survive and survive it through. Throughout any elements, Israel will not fade away, right? They blame us for this. They accuse you for that. They abuse you for this. They rob you from that. They rob you from your innocence. They blame you for being the victim. But as your days is, so shall your strength be, man. Shalom.